Hi, I'm Mike, PokeTips Mike, and today, Mega Hawlucha has been revealed. Hawlucha has always been such an awesome Pokemon to me. I love its design inspiration from luchador wrestlers and hawks, and now it's the first ever Pokemon from Kalos to get a Mega Evolution excluding Mythicals. I'm so excited to talk about this thing, so let's go ahead and react to it, then I'm gonna break it down. The Mega Matchup of the Millennium. I love this. I love when they do trailers like this. Yeah, flex on him! Hit that pose! And in the other corner, the red corner, comes the Machamp! Holding off two of the arms. But he's got more. It's just like Obi-Wan versus Grievous. Oh no. Cut off the arms, Hawlucha. Get him! Good dodging, nimble on the feet. Ooh, was that acrobatics right there? Or a flying press? Yeah, wait, it knocked out the Machamp, or is it gonna come right back? Okay, it's back. What's going on? Oh. Ooh, the finisher. Hit him with the big boots. The training arc. You got this, Hawlucha. We're all here in your corner. It's happening! It's happening! Our first look at Mega Hawlucha! Let's see it! Please be a good design! Please! Yes! This is the best! Yes, look at that mask! It's beautiful! It's beautiful! I love it! This is amazing! This is just how it should look like! Perfect! Perfect! Get him! Ooh, the big slap! Seismic toss! Get him! Oh, the champ is done! No Gigantamax is saving you here, buddy! It's over! And Hawlucha is the winner! I want to see like the anime KO squiggly eyes. Look at that thing! That is beautiful! That's actually so good! I love this design! So obviously, I love this thing, but I want to know your thoughts about it down in the comment section below. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the breakdown, and let's discuss this thing. Oh, hi, Pickle. So, taking a look at the design, part of the reason why I love this so much is because it doesn't deviate too much from the original. And that way, it really mirrors real-life wrestling. The bigger the match, the bigger the hype, the more you'll go all out and make yourself look a little bit more grand and boisterous. So with that wrestling background in mind, that's why I like how it doesn't change too much from base form Hawlucha. The only real change is that it puts on a whole bunch of body armor. Obviously, it gets that nice golden mask over there with the feathers getting a little longer. It has this, like, grand golden body armor design, and then little accents around the boots and the feathers. Compared to regular Hawlucha, everything else pretty much stays exactly the same. The arms are still red, wings are still green, although honestly, I would have liked golden wings. That would have been pretty cool. To me, it's giving Power Ranger, it's giving Rey Mysterio, and for Hawlucha specifically, that works so well. Now, for official information the trailer did not reveal. Mega Hawlucha, pumped up muscles on display. Energy from Mega Evolution has pumped up the muscles in Hawlucha's body, enhancing not only its attack, but also defense. Okay, that's a pretty good hint at the stat distribution. We'll talk more about that later. Category is completely unchanged. It's still the wrestling Pokemon. Same with the typing. It's fighting and flying, which is a fantastic typing, so you wouldn't really want that to change anyway. Its height and weight both went up compared to regular Hawlucha. Height's actually kind of crazy. Regular Hawlucha is 2 feet 7 inches, and Mega Hawlucha is 3 feet 3 inches. I wish I could just get an extra foot like that. That's crazy. It's gotta be the head. It's gotta be the feathers. You would think with all that extra stuff it's wearing, it would weigh a little bit more, but I guess relative to Hawlucha's base weight, it's a pretty significant increase. Now, for the flavor text, it clinches victory using its powerful flying press. It uses its muscles, bulked up by Mega Evolution, to take hit after hit from opponents' moves and flex its own strength. After luring its opponent into attacking, it retaliates to make them flinch before diving at them using its signature move, Flying Press, to aim for victory. Yeah, okay, I can't wait to start talking about the stats. I feel like we're getting a lot of hints here. A showboating entertainer who hypes up the crowd, John Cena! Before Mega Evolving, Hawlucha would sometimes let its guard down as it became caught up in parading its flashy moves. But with newfound confidence in its own defensive capabilities, it can now show off again and again to both its opponent and its trainer. It lifts both hands and spreads its wings, constantly putting its beauty and tough pectoral muscles on full display. Yeah, we got a great example of that in the trailer. My boy Hawlucha is a flexer. Officially, that's pretty much it for now. No ability, no stats. So, it's speculation time. One of the things I wanted to speculate about ever since we realized Mega Hawlucha was a thing is the ability. Right now, competitively, Hawlucha's whole identity is basically tied into the Unburden ability. But Mega Evolution kinda creates a problem with that, since Pokemon still hold their Mega Stones after they Mega Evolve. So unless they completely change the way Unburden works with Mega Stones, Hawlucha's gonna have to get some sort of new ability. But considering how good Hawlucha is right now with its current Unburden ability, you can even check Pikalytics, 97% of players that run Hawlucha are using that ability instead of using something like Mold Breaker or Limber. Mega Hawlucha is just gonna have to be so good that you're going to want to use it over the Unburden set. So with that being said, I have a couple of good ideas for abilities for Mega Hawlucha. So number one, we're starting off with Tough Claws. I feel like it fits thematically. Hawlucha, again, is a wrestling luchador hawk Pokemon. Hawks are known for their sharp talons. Talons are claws. Tough Claws. It makes sense. There's also a lot of precedent for Mega Pokemon getting this ability. Mega Metagross has it, Mega Aerodactyl has it, Mega Charizard X has it. So we know Pokemon is very comfortable giving this ability to a lot of different Mega Pokemon, and it would benefit Hawlucha's pretty much whole entire moveset. Boosted high jump kick, flying press, I would say acrobatics, but again, it's going to be holding a Mega Stone, so it won't really be able to use that anymore, so I don't know, Brave Bird maybe? Basically, it would be a really good ability for Mega Hawlucha. But another good ability for Hawlucha that I think in fact is so good that they probably won't do it is adaptability. If you don't know already, adaptability increases the effectiveness of same type attack bonus moves from the usual 1.5x to 2x. Essentially, for Mega Hawlucha, it's Tough Claws on steroids. Fighting and flying is such a good dual offensive combo. In fact, according to Pokemon Database Type Coverage Calculator, I'm assuming this is taking every single Pokemon into consideration. It says there are quite literally, out of all the Pokemon that exist, 20 that would resist Hawlucha's stab moves. Everything else in the game either gets hit by neutral or even worse for them, super effective damage. So Mega Hawlucha with adaptability is such a great combo that I almost think Game Freak wouldn't do it. I've also seen the idea of Moxie thrown around. I feel like that could fit really well. I believe Moxie translates in Japanese to overconfident, which would fit the theme of a wrestler taking on big opponents like the Machamp in the trailer. And assuming Mega Hawlucha is speedy and has strong attack, it could definitely benefit a lot from Moxie. Then I've seen Guts, which, not a bad ability, but I honestly feel like that would be kind of boring to give to a Mega Pokemon. Taking a look at its base stats, though, I feel like this can really go a lot of different ways. Typically, when a Pokemon gets a Mega Evolution, it gets an extra 100 base stat. So in Hawlucha's case, it's going from 500 base stat total to 600 base stat total. Pretty beefy. And based on that flavor text we were reading earlier, I think beefy is probably going to be the direction they take this thing in. Again, we have no official information on its stats yet, but the Pokemon website definitely prominently mentions that its attack and defenses are going to get enhanced. The only other potential little hint I could find toward its stats is this line here. It spins to increase the momentum of its dive when attacking, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of just the attack itself they're describing. I don't know if that actually correlates to Hawlucha's speed. Based on the information that we have right now, we know HP is not going to change. It never does with Mega Evolutions. I think attack is going to go up significantly. Probably 130, maybe even 140 or 150. It really just depends on what ability they feel like giving it. That can be the game changer here. Defense is also going to go up a lot. I could see this thing going up to 100, 110, maybe even 120. Special attack, it will be a throw if they changed it. Special defense, probably not going to go up as high as the actual defense itself. Let's say they increase defense by 30 or 40. They'll probably increase special defense by 15 or 20. And then speed is the wild card stat for me. Based on the lore descriptions, it seems like they almost want to slow Hawlucha down. Again, it takes hit after hit from opponents' moves to flex its own strength, it lures opponents into attacking and then retaliates. Not a lot of Pokemon outspeed something with base 118 speed, so I could see them slowing Mega Hawlucha down and giving even more to the defensive stats, maybe even seeing as high as 120, 130 for defense and 100 for special defense. The descriptions definitely made it a lot harder to predict it. I was originally thinking they were just going to boost the speed and attack and a little bit in defenses, but if they make Hawlucha overall a lot more bulky, that at least differentiates it away from the Unburdened set. So you'll have regular form Hawlucha, super speedy menace, and Mega Hawlucha, the bulky fighting tank that retaliates with a big punch. All my speculation though, we don't know for sure. And finally, it's time to discuss the shiny. I actually really like Hawlucha's regular shiny form. The purple wings, green eye, feather, and red body, it seems like an alternate wrestling costume. Over on Twitter, and again, I'm just so impressed with the speed this person's able to do it. Cardinal H has made a shiny mock-up. I kind of prefer this other mock-up that they made where it keeps the golden mask and armor accents from Mega Hawlucha, but takes the rest of the coloration over from regular Hawlucha's shiny form. And that, my friends, I could not get this camera to focus at all today. Well, that's gonna wrap up my initial thoughts on Mega Hawlucha. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'm also hoping they keep this up. Please keep revealing new Megas every single week. This is so fun. So let's keep the hype train going. Thanks again for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.